Backyard Garden Project, Episode 6, Finishing the Garden Beds. These series of videos are brought to you by The Garden Father and Don's Garden Shop and Landscape Materials located on East Platte Avenue in Colorado Springs, offering soil mixes, mulch, rocks, stones, statuaries, fountains, and more. So come along for the journey. This is the Backyard Garden Project. All right, we're over here at Mike's, and Rob's there, the cameraman. Hi, Rob.
Hey, how's it going, Larry?
We've added this soil from Don's Garden Shop, and like all soils, it could use a little extra hydrating before we plant. So we dig a few holes, and you can see here we're filling them up with water. We're going to let it settle, and then we're going to mix this all in together to get it the right consistency. And it should just be crumbly and not soggy. But we're doing it here like this, so it should be easy. So make sure that your soil is thoroughly hydrated before you even think about planting. Now what I want you to see here is we're securing this cover. This is a breathable cover here. We're securing it with bungee cord so that Mike, when he wants to harvest, can undo this, flip this on top, and just get in here and work. Okay, now when Mike wants to work in here, we're going to show you how it's done here. Go ahead, Mike. And he'll just lay this right on top, all the way over here, so he can work inside. Now obviously this is just temporary. When he gets done working, in a minute or two, 5 minutes, whatever it takes, he'll put this down and attach it. Because he'll never have to leave this open because it breathes and it'll never overheat his cucumbers. All right, here is the hoop tunnel that is going to be used for growing warm season crops like tomatoes. And this has the 6 mil UV treated plastic. Now, we've secured it here. We secured it with bungees down here. But watch what happens on warm days or when Mike wants to go ahead and work underneath the tunnel. Go ahead, Mike. See, he's rolling it up here. And then he secures it up top on each side with the bungee so that he can work uninhibited underneath here. And this will work for him. Okay, here we are with Mike. Again, we have done some work today, and this is our anti-hail netting. And Mike's going to work on this to secure it with bungees that he can untie, lift it up, so he can work underneath there. But this will protect his cool season crops from all kinds of weather, hail, hard rains, and so on. So now let's go over to the hoop tunnel over to the behind here. Now, Rob, if you could come in and get this side of it. Okay. Now here you can see this is the warm weather hoop tunnel. Polycarbonate end panels, good ventilation, and it has 6 mil UV treated plastic side panels to keep it extra warm. And this will grow some great tomatoes. We're looking forward to some great tomatoes today. Now, let's take a look over here. This is a little homework for Mike because he's going to be stringing this according to how he wants. This is the bean trellis for his pole beans. So he has some string, and he will figure this out how he wants to do it so the beans can crawl up. To secure the PVC pipes, 2-foot lengths of 1/2 inch diameter metal conduit pipes were pounded into the ground, and the PVCs were inserted over the conduit. Now over here we have the cucumber tunnel, and that's really all that's going to go in here is cucumbers. And this is that breathable AG09 DuPont row cover that's guaranteed to last for years. But we've instructed Mike to take it off, take this part off, and store it inside so it lasts extra long. There's a polycarbonate panel here to keep it from wind, cool cool air from coming in here, plenty of ventilation because cucumbers do like to stay ventilated. They don't like it hot and steamy like tomatoes. So this should grow some great cucumbers. Now over here we've just finished planting some rhubarb. Now that rhubarb I dug up as little spurs from a mother plant back in my yard, and it was been about a month and a half ago that I planted it in this bucket, and it's grown, and now it's leafed out, ready to plant in his garden, and hopefully he'll be able to harvest a little bit come next month or so, and then he'll have to let that sit. So that's all for today, guys, and we will see you next time around where we'll be doing some planting. So happy gardening.